thrown.
Oh, it caught it with my face.
Yeah. I'm like, the split second after I should have done it, I'm like, oh, I should have thrown that.
Why do I always think I can reach that hand?
I don't know. Sometimes, because you used to be able to.
My arms are longer. Aww. Get away.
Yeah.
Don't think you know I'm going to throw that hand. Come on. Sophie. We're both thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's how you get skid marks up your arm. You guys can play.
There's a spider in my neck.
Oh, no!
Itsy bitsy spider man
Oh, it's
into
the hair.
Thomas's mess.
Well, at least he didn't react like Leona would have.
Set a mask on fire.
Right. It's fine, it's a shitty mask anyway.
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. It was past you and then you pulled it across.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Should have been good though.
Nope.
I know. It's like the exact same thing. We both know the pressure's off. We're just like, nope, same thing. Fake. Alright, damn. Oh shit, you're right.
You missed me.
Oh, good.
Kind of slid down and said,
I saw your parry. I'm like, oh no!
said hello.
Which is exactly what we just talked about.
I know, right? It's in the bone. An oldie but a goodie. That was a nice light touch.
Doesn't work for you.
Just got parried on the way out.
Yeah. Well, that's because I didn't think I actually had a shot. Whoa! What happened?
I had a shot. But I waited.
That's the problem with guys like us. So we see each other a million times. Ah!
Problem is, we're both the same kind of fencer in Patrick's little scheme of things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What?
No, I just had an epiphany.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you got the elbow.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You just hit me right in that tendon, that's all.
Okay. Well, you
Like
get
the one that's already off the bone. No, I'm kidding.
Get replaced anyway. Fucker.
I didn't think you had to measure.
My back tells me I didn't. No, it's right here. It's right here.
My sciatica.
No, I'm pretty sure it's my IT band.
Oh. I got a foam roller if you want to use it.
Well, I got one at home too. I definitely should be. Oh, you got me right after. You okay?
Yeah, yours was first.
No, but it's second intention.
I'm gonna have to mute this one too.
You know why I keep pairing with both of my fucking things?
We haven't fought each other in a long time.
I know.
It's kind of like riding a bike.
Either of us. Huh? I'm not comfortable yet. You think that you're just gonna come up with that vision before you do knock out of the way anyway?
Well, I mean, you had my blade parry and I did come up like this.
Yeah,
I
you were going backwards and there was, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna pick.
What do I do?
Not bad, not bad. Ah, yeah.
Sorry, you alright?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah,
Is that?
okay.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know you were like.
No, the Velcro. It just happened. The Velcro is shit on this now.
Did I catch Gorget on that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
All day long.
What have you guys seen so far?
Couple of old geezers going at it.
What's that?
I've not noticed before that you keep your thumb on your key on that I assume gives you like a twitchier sort of turn and twist. You do it too? You also have a more complex card that's even harder to see past.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you know why that is? Go on guard, Justin. So this is what Michael St. Christian calls driving the hilt. How do you drive the hilt? So essentially, if I want to move the tip over to my left, to my outside line, I push. Right? And if I want to get under his blade, I'll drop, and I don't have the key ounce for this, and pick up with my thumb.
So what that looks like is
Okay.
that's just the. It looks like it's going from the wrist. I kind of am, but I'm slackening my grip
And then tightening his grip.
tightening, and this
And
pushes
pushing.
on that key on
To knock me offline.
Does
Okay.
over. So, and you'll see me do this. But neither of you guys. So I'll do, just the real subtle things like this, or I'll just push across like this, and it won't look like I'm moving my sword. All of a sudden, your sword is way the hell over here.
Or if you're in mid-throw, if I'm going to throw at his dagger's shoulder, I'll push.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I'll push to come across his body instead. So I'll
This is-
redirect my point that way.
That is how we achieve going around the buckler
Yeah.
to hit on the inside
So I'm
line.
going to push straight forward with my hilt and then redirect my tip with my thumb.
I don't think my hands are big enough to do that.
Get bigger hands.
Maybe your hilt's too heavy. Maybe you gotta get stronger.
No, like I just can't read. Like if I have my finger over, I can't.
Try it here. Try it with mine.
Oh, you only use one finger?
No, I use two, but
I
when
only-
I have two, I really can't like.
No, you can't do it with two. I only use one.
I used to. But
'Cause
I
you
have,
got
I have a
monster
different.
hands.
He's got straight keons where he can do it easier with.
Here, try this one. I actually think your grip is probably a little big.
Did you bring that water out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, right on.
Well, how do you put your thumb up? I see it.
So just here's your regular grip, right? So your knuckle bow goes to the outside.
Okay.
And
You don't have to stay in 2 like we do. You can actually stay in 3. You can stay in 4 as long as that. And you don't have to do this. This is just what we do.
what we do.
We're answering. Brett's,
See now, and that's how Tomas does it.
yeah. So I'll use that to drive it. My thumb does come off of it.
Mine too.
Gotcha.
From time to time.
It doesn't stay there all
This
day
is
long.
a big ass stretch from my thumb.
Gage will sometimes fight like this.
Yep. Yeah, he does. And
That's a fast.
Rigo
That's a fast shot.
and Ed fight like this.
Right, yeah, all the way down, the way down the palm.
They'll get more measure on their 45s and they'll turn it into 47.
Yeah, it's.
Isaac does that too,
Yeah, okay, and Gage used to do it too. He used to shoot
and then just let it slide.
and
a
just
little
let
bit.
it slide forward, tricking you into thinking that he's got the same amount of measure.
Little things. These little tiny things.
Do a few more.
And if you're in line with his sword, you won't notice it, but everyone else will.
Yep. That's why when I'm standing off to the side and I say, hey, watch this, when Tomas is out there fighting, it's those little subtle changes like that.
Yeah, we all have tells.
I mean,
None,
he's about
none
to
of us,
punch guy.
none of us are perfect in keeping our tells from somebody. Yeah, here's my tell.
Yep. That back heel raises.
So, whenever you're fighting me, watch my feet. That's all you should watch is just my feet.
For a while.
Yeah?
Wink. I missed the parry.
Yeah, but your turn could have been a slam and thrust from your
I was
sternum into
trying. I was trying to get you to cross your blade over again because I was going to trap them both.
No. See, it's that one going up that I'm like, that's just.
That's like weird lizard brain. I'm like, that's the only place it can come from.
Well, it's effective because it's stopping me.
Yeah.
It's saying unsafe, and I'm not throwing. Ah, yeah, you got that.
What did I just do there? You guys missed my my feint of the footwork, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, so we did that heel. What people
Did you
call
do the
heels-
little, the little
heel
step
step
in here?
sometimes?
Yep.
So, I'm in his long measure, right?
Yep.
Which means I can hit him from my farthest lunge,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna trick him into thinking all I'm doing is gaining measure by doing
Yeah,
this
and then you
and not
go.
stopping,
Yeah.
right?
We both expect something different out of each thing.
This is 15 years of us knowing each other too well.
get enough of it on the Dagger. See, sometimes you just get the hell out of Dodge. Woo!
Nope.
Nope.
That was my elbow parry.
Yep. I heard it clomp, sorry.
Ah, nice. That was nice.
You guys see what I did there?
I was waiting for that disengage. It never came.
You guys see what I did there?
It looks like you kind of went low and then kind of just popped it in.
Yeah. So what I did was, I was here.
Yep.
I popped to his hand, and he was expecting me to come underneath
Yep.
here, and I just let him
Yeah,
come
then
in.
you kept going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even have you extend.
No, I just had to push my belly out.
Yeah.
Skinny
Alright,
thoughts,
like
Tomas.
two more.
Skinny thoughts.
3 more. We're gonna be here half an hour.
Right. Don't have to. Sure, yeah, you know what? Sure. I dragged it up my mat. Ah, no, you got it. Oh, that sucked. Sorry. You alright?
Right in the mons pubis.
Oh.
Alright. Yep.
Didn't mean to.
No, you're good.
No. I mean, I really
I
didn't
was
mean to.
I was thinking about some weird footwork and I just hesitated.
Just waiting by my bag.
Fuck. But,
I thought I might have caught the back of your hand, but I
Oh,
was
no.
reassuring myself that was not a good hit. Well, that's these grasses.
I know, once you find a spider in there, it's fucking over. You're just paranoid for the rest of the
Oh,
night.
it's still there. It's just not moving anymore. Ah, yeah.
Elbow. That's one better. Hi, Bobs.
Okay, break it down.
Boba!
What'd you guys see? Bad habits, good things, bad things. What'd you see? Things we can do better.
Things that we've told you to do that we're not doing, or not to do that we are doing.
I've noticed that when you are getting out of things, you like to do your really big parry when you're going
Oh,
back.
we just call that a clear.
Yeah.
Clear or no shit, Perry.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like when an attack of mine fails and I need to
Yeah.
gain measure by retreating. So I know that I know that Justin's attacks after he tends to draw back, so I can't control the tip of his blade, right? And if that's the side that shot's coming from,
Yeah.
and he draws back where his tip is high, that's where I'm doing this.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
Because even if he brings his tip underneath, I can still slam down on it.
Which is what makes me feel unsafe when I have, even when I have his dagger or his sword on my dagger, why I wasn't throwing that shot.
Right, so if he's got my tip trapped, I've got this here, so he can't do anything as I'm backing up.
Okay. Yeah.
I could do an arc shot, I could try an arc shot, but it's really, really big, and it will probably leave me open as it goes backwards.
If it were on someone shorter, he might get over the top of it. If he tried to disengage underneath, I can come down.
That's sure.
As I'm backing up and ceding distance, it makes it harder for him to get to me.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And that's the only reason that, because right now, if I miss my shot because he's got me parried and I'm in his measure, this is bad news for me. So that's why this goes here. So if I shoot here, he traps it, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Gotcha.
As I'm backing up. Because now, my point's just almost to the point of being past him, plus he's got it trapped. So I need to make myself safe as I'm ceding distance.
Okay.
What else?
And that is just lizard brain.
Yeah.
And then, like, if a shot comes in of his and he's trapped my blade some other way, I'll kick my elbow out.
Okay.
Because that's the way that it's coming in, and I know that if I step into it, his point will be passed, and I'll parry it with my elbow and then back away.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, if I don't back away, he could very well take my arm. I've got to come forward.
Yep. You're right, Silver.
Oh, I did notice that when you took Tomas's arm and he was fighting with his offhand, you got a little twitchier, slightly more erratic, and it was just seemed very clear. Like, yes, they're used to fighting each other, and now he's fighting the way that he doesn't fight very often. Things change up a little bit.
Kind of. So I went to moving like that because I know that he is relatively good with his right hand. You know, the rest of us aren't good with our left hand. We just aren't. So I need to get him to move that in ways that are uncomfortable to him. So a lot of tip movement is changing my line.
And I'm also moving my tips erratically, so he can't choose a shot.
Right. Because I'm fast enough to beat his right hand.
I'm actually have a stronger right hand, which makes my parries feel a lot stronger, to where I can bring my tip back online really quick. And I believe that I'm just naturally ambidextrous with some things. Like, I swing a hammer with my right hand. I play baseball right-handed, golf club, hockey stick, whatever. So a lot of things come a little bit more naturally to me right-handed than others do left-handed. And I've always felt that I have been a stronger single sword fighter right-handed than left.
Yeah, because you were doing pretty good when you were right-handed too.
Because if this is the only weapon that I have, if this is the only thing that I have to parry with, my left arm will tire out quicker than my right. If I have my dagger in my right hand, I let it do the work, freeing up my shot.
You'll notice that I tried to stay away from his dagger as much as I could with my sword. Some people I can power through it. Sometimes I'll even do one of these, like actually beat the dagger to get them to try and engage with the dagger, so I can come around it. It's too dangerous for Tomas.
Yeah, you did some nice ones where you did the little pop up under it.
Anything else? Any glaring, obvious mistakes that either of you guys caught? Because there were, obviously, otherwise we'd still be out there on the first touch.
Although we were on the first session for quite a while.
Yeah.
You really like to take Robert's dagger.
Well, okay, so
it is kind of.
I taught him a bit of a lesson when we were getting prepped for Penzic a few years back.
Was that my champion year? Or the
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were going up to the resort, practicing on Sundays quite a bit, and he has this tendency, and because he fights righties a lot. Pick up your dagger for me, please. Because he fights so refused. I can't get that tip on there, right? So I would have to come over this clamshell to get his knuckles. Kind of a hard shot. I almost got to take my sword offline to do it.
Yeah,
If you look over my shoulder, I've just got to, right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
Or sorry,
Yeah.
if his tip drops a little bit, the whole back of his hand is open.
Yeah, I did notice whenever he kind of let it go down a bit.
So he was
What's
feinting
the
me with that. He was
I-
trying to bait me with that sometimes
Yeah.
because he knows it's there.
I'll tease him sometimes. Just
Yeah.
So he knows when I'm actually baiting because it'll go like slow. He knows when I'm teasing when I just need one of these.
And that's
Yeah,
when, that's
yeah.
when I'll feint him to either bring him back on guard or to get him to do something.
Yep.
Take motion.
Gotcha.
Because I know that he's like, hey, here's a cookie.
Sybil used to be able to hit my hand between the.
So horrible.
She's terrible.
Oh, and so yeah, so she used to be able to do this outside line on me when I would shoot. I would shoot outside, and she would swim around and.
Tag that arm.
No, she wouldn't swim. Sorry, she would just disengage
Oh yeah, sure.
as she's backing up throwing.
She backs the hell up whenever she gets a
And
chance.
she's a sniper. So and you notice that I'm a sniper too. Like I kept, and I can't do it with him because he's too good, and I can't get control of the tip of his blade because a lot of times I'll bring the tip of that blade up to shoot their foot, and a lot of times it'll be a blind shot. It will be either a feint, because I'll do this a lot too. I'll shoot there, and if they're waiting for it, they'll take a step back, but they won't see distance, right? So they'll just pick it up, and I'll.
Yeah.
Or they'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Gotcha.
before with it. You're still gonna beat. He's still gonna beat you there. Which is what you should do. That should be your reaction for pretty much everybody, because nobody's gonna do what he's doing. The bottom 80% ain't doing that. Bottom 90% ain't doing that.
No, they're going to shoot at it without controlling that blade on the way in.
Yep.
And if you see me fighting single sword, I will almost never ever shoot. Anything else? So you missed it. He did a really good job of backtracking.
When